All right, how you doing? So I got 15 October, about 1:45 p.m. I hope everybody's doing fine, doing well, being safe, okay? So, man, I'm just leaving this nice little 7-Eleven that they have, that they remodeled and opened it back up. It took like 4 or 5 months to do it, but that store is fly, man, for real. Like a mini grocery store. But anyway, I want to talk about, these are comments that Draymond Green and Kyrie Irving made about their views on the COVID and then like the vaccine and all that. Now, I'm going to do a commentary on what they said. Now, again, I want to throw this disclaimer out and saying this. This is not an effort to try to drop a dime or try to bash the vaccine, okay? I'm not anti-vax. You do what you feel is necessary for you and your family, and or what makes you happy, okay? That's all I'm going to say, other than do your research and, you know, feel free to make your decision from there. I don't believe the vaccine is the mark of the beast. It is not the mark of the beast, okay? So I can't tell you what to do as far as the vax, but what I can say, I don't recommend, and I said this before, I even said it on Facebook, when I was on Facebook, not to take that RFID chip, okay? I believe that's going to be the mark of the beast here, probably within the next, I don't know, 7 to 10 years. Now, let's get right into it. So, it was one of the things I wanted to really just listen to people speak, and I've heard the press conference of these guys. Let me first of all talk about Draymond Green. All right, where he just felt there was a political angle in on this. As you can see, looks like to me it is. And he's all like, why are people, what is it political for? Why are people, well, not only just personally, in your personal life, but politically, are worried so much about people that are not getting vaxxed, okay? It's kind of like, he felt like that it's kind of like you're not being respected for making your choice or whatever, you know? In other words, I just think that he's saying, okay, if you're making a decision for something, then that's cool. But if you say no, then it's not cool or whatever. Then it's like you're like the villain or whatever, okay? Just for saying no, okay? He's just saying what happened to the freedom of choice, okay? And he also feels that up until recently, your medical records were private, okay, due to HIPAA laws or whatever, okay? I really feel that really there's no privacy, because if you could look hard enough, you can find people's medical records. You can find people's ailments, their strengths, their weaknesses, okay? You know what people have, all right? So this is what he was basically saying. He said, what happened to all that? Okay, it seemed like that's eventually, slowly but surely chipping away more recently, okay? And I got to tell you, I got to agree with him, okay? Why is it so like this politically? And again, I understand that we are in a quote-unquote public health crisis, okay? But that's one of the things where, once again, then, you know, in this country, it should be a personal choice, okay? So basically he's saying, why are people being, so many people being ingratiated in people's personal choice? Kyrie Irving had just mentioned about why he wasn't going to take the vaccine, and, you know, as a result, he's not playing for the Brooklyn Nets right now, okay? So he's sitting out. He cannot attend home games because, you know, the state of New York pretty much says that you have to be vaccinated to go inside that facility. I believe that's Barclays Arena out there in Brooklyn. Okay, so you have to be vaccinated at this time. He also mentioned that it was last year when he caught it, COVID. He had complications in his lower back and so forth, and he just, you know, felt tired and woozy. Okay, and it affected his performance. All right, and in the opinions of many pundits, guys like Stephen A. Smith, okay, they feel as though that he's like shamming, he's like malingering. Okay, that's basically like sitting out. Okay, I can't prove that, but I do think that Kyrie Irving has some personality conflicts in his history with LeBron James, and also that coach out there, Brad Stevens out there in Boston, for whatever reason. Okay, that he's not agreeing maybe to maybe superior power. Okay, or maybe the team is not winning, in my personal opinion, and maybe he's trying to, like, you know, playing hurt, allegedly. All right, so I'm just thinking as a result, maybe he's dragging this thing out longer, you know, as far as him sitting out longer than, or for injuries or other things, longer than deemed necessary. All right, but again, I'm not anti-vax, but, you know, based on what he was saying about the symptoms that he had, you know, he had his reasons. All I can say is maybe people have their reasons why that they're not going to take it. You know, if they went through those symptoms, and if they feel like, you know, if they're going to take it, then it's just going to make them more sick or die, you know, potentially. Okay, this is just in their opinion. All right, now I've done my research, and I'm not really going to get too much into that. Okay, so he's just saying that he had his reasons why he's not going to take it. Okay, there was another guy I did an article on, and he's like, look, you know what, we're all athletic, you know, we're running up and down, what, 5-6 miles, because in the NBA game you're going to run 5-6 miles a game. Okay, that these guys are good winded. Okay, so why should there have to be, you know, these guys are warriors, so why should it be a thing where you have to take it, you know? And also that when if you have contracted it, you have the antibodies for it. Okay, I mean, hey, it makes sense. These are what people are saying, though. You know, what will be the point of taking it if you already have the antibodies? Plus, like I say, you know, if those guys are warriors and they're working out, all right, so I see where the guys are coming from. Okay, why they will do or not do what they do. I saw an article about LeBron James this morning that he felt reluctant, but he just did what he felt was best for his family or whatever, or, you know, to the best interests of things, and he had his reasons why he did it. Okay, you know, he felt that he had a family to protect. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you, though. Okay, but these are these guys' opinion. I did an article about Sage Steele and a couple of others about this issue. All right, I mean, to me, I respect their opinion on you know, hey, on putting it on the line, putting their careers on the line. I don't know if it's a result of will be a result of Kyrie Irving retiring. All right, he said he does not have plans to retire. You know, he probably wanted, I'm thinking maybe he wants to wait this thing out, maybe to see, you know, when they get that 70%. Okay, because it's supposed to be a goal of 70% that's supposed to be vaccinated, and I think they're right up to, as we speak, of like 55. Okay, percent. So maybe it may be interesting to see. Maybe he could, you know, possibly sit out till like the playoffs, which will start what, in April. The players are behind them on it. You know, so Draymond Green, okay, that I respect him. His opinion, and they treat these people like these athletes like dummies. Okay, like they don't, you know, like they don't really know anything or whatever. Okay, that these guys, they watch the news, they watch First Take and all that. Some of these guys, they got their own businesses. Okay, I mean, these are professionals too. All right, they're raking the money in for these owners and all that. And if they were to step out, if they were all just boycott, the NBA would dissolve, just like that. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. And the moral to the story: let's all respect each other's decisions. Okay, I believe that it will affect the Brooklyn Nets performance as well as the Warriors, because I think the same mandate is out there in San Francisco with Draymond Green is not playing. But I guess, you know, they're looking at the best interest of their lives, okay, and as well as their families. Okay, it's not all about business. Okay, I mean, it goes to show that some people that are making comments against it, you know, they really don't care. You know, it's pretty much, that's what it's about. I mean, it could be about life, it could be about family, not always about business. All right, I've left my opinion. I appreciate you guys listening. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. Check out some of the other videos. If you want to donate, Cash App $Winston Spivey or SPIVEW1 at unlv.nevada.edu. Thanks for listening.